We are under the lights as the show gets you ready for another edition of Major League Baseball. Ought to be a good one here between the San Diego Padres and the Atlanta Braves. It's Braves baseball on the show, and it starts right now. Tom Glavine, a left-hander from Massachusetts, will be doing the starting pitching here. What do we need to know here, Danny?
Hey, man, this is one of the game's all-time best pitchers. Over 300 career wins, and he's been doing his thing for a long time. It'll be interesting to see if he can continue that solid work in this one today, Matt.
At the plate now, Ken Griffey Sr. He'll get us started in this one under the lights. First pitch of the at-bat. And he takes a cold strike, 0-1. Boys, these Braves, as they take the field here tonight, have got to be considered one of, if not the hottest team in baseball right now. Winners of 8 of their last 10 ball games.
Yeah, Matty, they've been playing some quality baseball. The first 4 games of this homestand, they've taken 3 out of the first 4, looking to capitalize and continue to play good ball today.
You know, Dero, this is time to get greedy. When you win 3 of the first 4, boy, if you can win 4 out of the first 5, that sets up a really nice stretch of baseball. They'd love to win this one here today and keep that roll going.
At the plate now, Edgar Martinez, as the changeup to him drops in there for the first strike.
Boy, D-Roll, that ball wasn't hit very hard, but when you're struggling like this guy is, any knock is a good knock.
Yeah, 100%. He doesn't usually get those. He has to square it up mid-barrel to find a way to get a knock. He hasn't had much luck this year, but he'll take that any day.
A chance now to give you a look at the Padres' starting lineup. Mark, what's your take on him against one of the best starters in the game?
Matty, this lineup is built on one thing. Their best tool is the fact that they have amazing speed up and down the lineup. I don't even think the third base coach gives a steal sign. I think a lot of these guys have the green light. So be on the lookout for that today.
Juan Soto stands in as he looks at a called strike. Great chance to drive in a run here in the early going. Right side hit hard. And a base hit as that'll score the run from third, and the Padres will jump out to a 1-0 lead.
Hey, you never know when the turning point's going to come. It could be your number right there. Just an excellent job. 2-out RBI. I know it's early, but clutch hitting is not just for the late innings.
Joe Carter is in with 2 away now as he looks at a called strike 1. Behind 0-2 now. 0-2 count, and the pitch. Not a bad pitch there with 2 strikes, but it misses 1-2.
He didn't look overly fooled right there because a lot of pitchers will go to the breaking stuff 0-2, but he certainly looked ready for a breaker on that pitch.
The 1-2.
Man, this guy's a grinder. Fouls off good pitches and doesn't seem to swing at the ones just off the corner. This guy.
A swing and a miss. That retires the side, and that will do it. So it's 1 run on 3 hits, no errors, and a runner left on. We'll move on to the bottom half of inning number 1. It's the Padres 1, the Braves coming up. You're watching Major League Baseball on the show. Mike Soroka gets the start for San Diego in this one. What's your take on him, Dan?
Hey, Matty V, this ought to be exciting. This is one of the top young pitchers in the game right now. He keeps getting better. He keeps learning. And if he continues at this pace, this guy has a chance to be one of the more reliable pitchers in the game.
Guys, the Swinging Friars, as they take the field here tonight, they came out on the losing end last time out and are in a bit of a skid. In fact, they've lost 7 of their last 10.
Yeah, Matty, this road trip's been a little bit of a struggle for this team. First 4 games, they find themselves 1-3, haven't played particularly well. They'll find a way to regroup. They have to find a way to play a little bit more fundamentally sound. Start there first.
Yeah, and if you get a guy flailing at a pitch like that, heck, you're going to go out there and throw that same pitch till he proves he can lay off of it.
Here's the pitch.
To be honest with you, I'm a little bit more afraid of the guy on deck than the guy that's up right now. If I'm on the mound, I want this guy up right now. He's the guy that's got to beat me.
And a good bite to that slider as he swings through it for the first out of the inning.
It's always nice to keep a guy that has good wheels off base, and that's just what they did right there. Big strikeout, keep that guy off the base path.
First offering on its way. Ken Griffey Jr. comes on with one away as he looks at a ball. It's 1-0. And set up behind the dish is Clyde Washington, as you see the rest of our umpiring crew there.
Yeah, Matty, Clyde's my type of umpire. I didn't mind the low strike zone, and that's exactly what he has. If you're not going to give him above the belt, I'm okay with it.
D-Row, you know, one of the things I guess with Clyde is he is a real good low strike umpire. Pitchers seem to like him more than hitters, but one thing I will say, he has a very consistent zone. It's a low zone, but a consistent zone.
Late swing on the hitter's count. Still a good count for him now, however, at 2-1. Here it comes. Fouled off. Here now the 2-2. Is swung on and missed. He got him.
The main job of the number 1 and 2 hitters is to set the middle of the order up with an opportunity to do some damage. So when you strike both of them out, you're putting yourself in a pretty good position to make it through the teeth of the lineup without a whole lot of stress.
At the plate, Todd Helton. And it's fouled away. Will attempt to put the ball in play for a change here with the first 2 guys going down on strikes to start the inning. This is on the ground over to first. Fielded cleanly, and he'll step on the bag himself, and the inning is over. Nothing across here this half. We'll go on to the top of inning number. Back now from Truist Park's second inning coming up, but first, here's Heidi Watney.
Well, Matt, it's fairly dry down here right now, but I am told there's a bigger threat of rain later in the game. It's not entirely clear how severe it's going to get, but we could be facing a weather delay if the storm front passes over the ballpark. For now, let's hope for the best.
Yeah, Heidi, thanks. Safety of the players, of course, and players getting required rest at the end of the night becomes important. When you guys approached a game like this, did you know you were in for a long one?
No doubt, Matty. And there's rain on the horizon. You want to get depth. You want to score early as an offense, get some depth and some length out of your starting pitching, and hand it over to that fresh bullpen.
Lazy fly ball out to center field. Torres has it, and there's one away.
All right, the Atlanta Braves attack you on defense this way. And guys, looking at the numbers, although this team won their last game, they did commit 2 errors, which they are going to have to clean up today if they're going to be more effective on the defensive side of the ball. Let's see who flashes the leather in this one.
In now, Ryan Klesko. As the first pitch to him is swung on and missed for strike 1.
Well, they got to him in the first inning, which is huge, but he looks a lot more settled into this ball game right now. He's not the kind of pitcher you want to let get into a groove out there.
Behind 0-2 now. Good job to spoil that one away, and he stays alive. The next 0-2 misses, and that'll move it to 1-2 now. Hit to first, reined in, and he'll step on first for the out. 3 unassisted. Standing in, Jason Kendall, looking for better results than last night when he went 0 for 4 in that one. Pulled high in the air out to left field. Damon is going to have room out there as he puts this away to retire the side. 3 up, 3 down for San Diego. And after an inning and a half, it's 1-0. Into the box now, Barry Bonds. He went deep in the contest last night. Here's the first pitch to him. Break out the tape measure. That one is long gone. Solo shot to right center. 8th home run of the season for him. And the Braves have now tied the ball game at 1.
this guy gets in a groove, he can hit him, and when he hits him in bunches. Hit a home run in last night's game, and if they continue to pitch him on the outer part of the plate, look out, this guy's going to do some major damage.
Now at the plate, Manny Machado, and he's definitely off to a fast start in the early part of the season. First pitch of the at-bat. Oh, and just a miserable effort there. It's 0-1. A ball and a strike now to Machado. Base is empty here with nobody out. And he fouls this one off. Here he comes on a ball and 2 strikes. And a changeup swung on and missed for the first out.
Boy, there's the perfect pitch right there, the straight changeup. He hadn't used it yet in this at-bat, and what does he do? He uses it, pulls the string, and gets the big strikeout.
That'll bring up the power hitter, Matt Olson. As the first pitch misses to him, it's ball 1. He's ready for his first at-bat of this early season contest. That evens it up 1-1. The pitch. Swung on and crushed. Everyone just stands there and watches it fly. Damn. A solo shot that time for Matt Olson. Home run number 5 on the year, and now it's 2-1 in favor of Atlanta.
Excellent swing right there. That's multiple home runs in the same inning. Watch yourself. You're missing over the heart of the plate.
And that'll bring up Gleyber Torres. As he'll take a look at an off-speed pitch here that misses for ball 1. And he's definitely off to a fast start in the early part of the season. The 1-0 home is offered at and missed for the first strike. Bases are empty, 1 man out. Swing and a miss, and it's a ball and 2 strikes here.
Hey boys, you talking about getting your A swing off right here? That's what it looks like. A guy with massive power letting it eat.
Still 1-2 as he fouls it away. Pitch on the way. Misses, ball 2. 1 out, nobody on. Here's a pop-up now. Martinez has a play. 2 down. So striding forward now, Johnny Damon. He's ready for his first at-bat of this early season contest. And right into the shift. And he'll step on the bag himself, and the inning is over. Some more of the colorful characters here at the ballpark tonight. Back with more here on a Tuesday night after this. Leading off the inning, Jake Marisnick. And they'll need him to get something going here. In there, 0-1.
You rarely see a pitcher of this quality throw one right down the middle, and man, as a hitter, probably a good chance you're not going to see that pitch again.
High in the air down the right field line, but this will wind up being a foul ball. Into the windup, here comes the 0-2 pitch.
Looks like it's starting to rain harder too.
A swing and a shot hit down the corner. Nearly a big fly to start the inning. Instead, a foul ball. High fly ball out to straightaway center. Griffey waits on it. He's got it one away. And with that, we give you a look at what's happening in the NL East race.
Washington's up to first. Win today ahead of them.
So one away here with the bases empty. And up next, the veteran outfielder Ken Griffey Sr. A high fastball is in there.
Hey, love the confidence in that pitch right there. Going right after one of the better hitters on this team. Not afraid to execute.
Now a swing and a miss here as he's down on strikes. So it's 2 up, 2 down to begin the third.
Yeah, as they say, there's a hole in his swing in that location, so a good job there of exploiting that. That can be real hard for some guys to overcome when teams start figuring out what locations you just can't handle.
1 for 1 after a single his first time up. That's strike 2 on a well-placed changeup around the knees.
Down 0-2 to a guy with this much weaponry, 5 pitches he can go to, not looking good.
Torres has it. Throw in time, and the side is retired. So no runs, no hits, no errors, and no one left. We'll head now to the home half of inning number 3. It's the Braves 2 and the Padres 1. Bottom of the inning now.
Oh,
now it'll be the catcher, Chauncey Jimenez.
It's definitely raining a little harder.
First delivery to him on the way. Starts to go around, but the home plate umpire says he held up ball 2.
Name of the game out on the mound is to disrupt timing of the hitters in the box. He's certainly got this guy on the defensive.
Hit in the air out to straightaway left. Carter is right there as he puts it away. No problem for the first out. And with that, there you get a look at what's happening in the race in the National League West. Into the box, Derek Jeter. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. First pitch on its way.
Hard liner, but picked up on a hop.
On to first, and very quickly 2 are gone here in the home third.
Oh, man, you can't hit a ball any harder than that. I mean, this ball gets on him in a heartbeat. Nice job to stay with it, though, and then make the out at first.
Here's the pitch. Ken Griffey Jr. is at the plate as he looks at ball 1. Advantage count 2-0 to the Braves center fielder.
He may be down 2-0 after those first 2 pitches in this AB, but those are pitches he can feel pretty good about. They did miss by a whole lot, so it's not like he's all over the place.
Back up the middle and in for a base hit. So now with 2 away, the middle of the order gets to bat with opportunities on base.
Hey, D-Roll, that's just what you want to do. Keep the pressure on. He's given up a couple of runs early already in this game, and now he gives up the 2-out single.
Yeah, no chance right there. You want to make this guy work. You want to try and get into their pen as quick as possible. And if 2-out knocks are the answer, then so be it.
Todd Helton is in with 2 away as he takes a ball 1-0.
Decent hit. Another run here.
From the stretch.
Oh.
Swung on and crushed. Everyone
Yeah,
just
another one?
stands there and watches
Oh, it's a
it
foul
fly.
ball. Let's go.
So a two-run homer down the line and left. Fourth home run here in the early going. As the Braves open things up here, it's 4-1.
He thought he was just about out of this inning. Then the ball leaves the bat, and he's thinking, please go foul. But no such luck. Right off the foul pole for a two-run homer. Sometimes this sport just isn't fair.
Into the box now, Barry Bonds. As the first pitch sinker misses to him, it's ball one. Coming down in buckets, cats and dogs. Insert metaphor here, and the forecast is not showing any signs of relief.
Total agreement, Matt. In particular, that pitcher's mound. You know, one of the things you have to really be careful, not just for the position players, but that mound gets awfully slippery and awfully wet when it becomes moist like it is right now. So the umpires are going to have to really pay attention to the conditions on the field.
Down low, and the plot thickens here, 3-0.
I wouldn't be surprised if he had the green light here. Matter of fact, I know he's got the green light here. He's looking for something set or cut, and he's looking to do damage.
Ooh.
Swing and a misses. He couldn't hold back. 3-1. 2 out, nobody on. Called a strike, and it's full 3-2. Checked his swing there, and did he go? No, he did not, says the third base umpire, so it's ball 4.
Yeah, and when a pitching coach goes to the mound this early, he's probably just looking to reset the pitcher's mindset, get him to forget about the negative, and give him something positive to focus on. We'll see if he responds.
So a runner at first with 2 away, and standing in now, the always dangerous third baseman, Manny Machado. He's set. Here it comes. Sinker gets the outside for a strike.
Hey, the way this guy on the mound's been struggling to find the zone, I'm not mad at the guy taking a pitch.
And a sinker's in there for a called strike, and he forges ahead 0-2.
Well, you can see he's coming right at this guy, just pounding the ball in the strike zone. He certainly has the advantage now. This guy hasn't even swung the bat yet.
Bonds is off at first with 2 away. Good job of holding up on the low ball there, and it's 1-2. Got him on a good slider there. Swung on and missed as he's down on strikes for the second time tonight. But 2 in the inning for Atlanta, both coming on this 2-run home run. We played 3 full. Atlanta leads it now 4-1. Stepping into the box, Edgar Martinez. He'll try to get it going here to begin the 4th. He's ready. Here's the first offering.
That's been a little wild.
Into his windup. Here comes the 1-0. Good pitch there down below the zone. Got him to go after it. 1-1 pitch is a curveball that misses, ball 2.
Hey, struggling to find the release point of that curveball. That wasn't a very good one. Somehow he's just got to find that feel, because that's a pitch he's going to need going forward.
Damon is going to have room, however, as he makes the catch in deep left center field for the first out. Stepping in and ready for another shot, Juan Soto looking to follow up the RBI single from his first at-bat. Here's a slider to start things out, looked at for ball 1. 2 balls and no strikes to the Padres DH. Swing and a drive to right. There it goes. And it's gone. A solo shot here to straightaway right field. Home run number 5 on the year, and the Padres get a bit closer. It's now 4-2.
Yeah, and it looks like at least one player is having a night to remember. He drove in their only run earlier in the game and continues the hot hand with a deep one into the night sky.
Standing in now, Joe Carter,
As he'll swing and hit this one hard, but foul off to the left and out of play.
He was a strikeout victim in his first try. 1-1 the count to Joe Carter. Line to the right side, and that's a base hit. 1 for 2 in his first couple of plate appearances.
Boy, after that base knock right there, D-Roll, he extends his hitting streak to 7 games.
Yeah, and you can tell he's made some necessary adjustments.
Oh, what a stop at first. It's there. He got him.
Oh, that's a tough play, but he pulled it off perfectly. Once he made the great stop, still had to make a good feed to the pitcher covering, which isn't easy on routine grounders sometimes. Hard not to appreciate that one.
Now to the plate, Ryan Klesko, runner in scoring position with 2 gone. Ball 1. Hit hard to third. Machado is there. Throw on to first, gets him, and the side is retired. The Padres are able to get 1 back in the inning thanks to the solo home run. Bottom of the 4th coming up. It's the Braves 4 and the Friars 2. Just about set to go for the last of the 4th. But before we do that, here's Heidi Watney.
Matt, I had a chance to discuss the Braves offense with their manager Brian Snitker during the commercial break. And flat out, he was very pleased with the quality of their at-bats. They've already put 4 runs on the board, and they've done so by running up their opponent's pitch count. So he said he thinks they're going to have a lot more opportunities to score because of that as the game goes on.
Thank you, Heidi. Ready to go for the last half of the inning, and digging in is the big-time power threat, Matt Olson.
And that last at-bat when he went deep, he turned around a pretty good fastball. So I'm kind of thinking this guy's a good fastball hitter. So I might want to move that ball up and down and in and out and try not to throw it right down the middle of the plate.
Yeah, the rain starting to intensify here. It's coming down a little heavier now. We'll see how much longer the umpires can wait.
Well, you could say that again, Matt. It's raining cats and dogs out there. Make sure you don't step in a poodle. I think it's time to get the grounds crew out.
The 1-2.
Hey, if you're going to throw a pitch like that to this guy, that's right where you want to miss. Any lower, and he'll probably make you pay for it.
And this is swung on and missed, and this 4th inning will start the same way he ended the 3rd with a strikeout, and there's 1 away. Coming to the plate now, Gleyber Torres. He popped out in his first trip.
Yeah, it didn't look good right there. Just out in front. You know, sometimes when a pitcher has great arm action, you're going to get that. You're trying so hard to catch up to the high velocity. If he shows that great arm action and pulls the string on you, sometimes a pop-up is going to be the result.
A quick glove at third, and there are 2 gone. Into the box now, Johnny Damon. He's 0 for 1 after grounding out in his only trip to the plate so far. Right through it here, and he's behind 0-1. 4 runs, 4 hits, and no errors so far for Atlanta. Into the windup, here comes the 0-1. And he misses with it, 1-1.
1 ball, 1 strike.
Looked like the sinker there dipped a little below the knees.
What we're seeing here is a guy getting pitched to very carefully. It doesn't matter that there's 2 outs and nobody on. He's a threat to score even when he's standing in the batter's box.
3 balls and a strike to the Braves left fielder. Set to deal. Here's the 3-1. And this one misses inside. A ball he walked him, and they've got themselves a 2-out base runner.
Man, you hate to give up a 2-out walk to anybody, but especially to a speed demon like him. Good chance he's running here, and good luck trying to stop him.
He's ready. Here's the first offering. Chauncey Jimenez is in for his second plate appearance as he looks at a ball. It's 1-0.
Wow, his last time out, guys were just flailing away at that slider. But tonight, completely different story. I think their approach coming to the plate tonight was to lay off that pitch until he shows he can throw it for a strike.
Fastball well outside.
That's a great call right there. Fastball away with a guy who's got some jets on first base. Almost like a hybrid pitch out. Great for a catcher if that guy's running. Easy transfer throw to second base.
Marisnick is under it. And that ends the inning. Braves strand one as they can't add to their 4-2 lead. Welcome back. Heidi Watney standing by as we get set for the top of the fifth.
Matt, I talked with San Diego's manager during the inning break about the Padres' offensive production to this point. And one thing he mentioned is how well they're doing at simply putting the ball in play. They currently have more than one hit per inning, and looking at strikeouts, they only have 2. So far, the recipe for success has been to make contact early and often.
All right, thanks, Heidi. Swing and a liner. Foul. Kendall absolutely feasts off of left-handed pitching. Many right-handed hitters do better against southpaws, of course, but he's about as good as it gets in the opposite-handed type of matchup. High in the air down the right field line. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-2 pitch. And he'll try to get him to chase the fastball there, but he lays off 1-2.
Basic pitching right there. 0-2 fastball up and out of the zone. Change the eye level. Now time to go to that curveball down and away.
And he lays off the curveball. Strike 3 called, and that's going to be out number 1. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Jake Marisnick comes on with 1 gone here as he looks at a called strike 1. Now a changeup in on the hands that evens it at 1-1. Swing and a liner toward the gap in left center. And this is into the alley and ought to be good for extra bases. And he'll pull into second with 1 away.
Dan, after that base hit right there, he's got a 6-game hitting streak going.
You know what? And this could lead him on to some bigger and better things right here. He's been swinging the bat pretty well, and he's been rewarded for it, as you talked about. 6-game hitting streak so far.
Ken Griffey is the batter now as he looks at a ball of 1-0. 1-1 to San Diego's leadoff batter. Line to the right side, but that's a foul ball. Is put in play to the right side of the infield. He's got to hurry, and there are 2 away now. Settling in now, Pee-wee Reese. He was a ground-out victim last time up. And a fastball close, but ultimately ruled a ball, 1-0. And a little self-preservation down at first as he pulls that one in to end the inning. Padres leave 1. They trail it here 4-2. Coming to the plate now, Derek Jeter. He got on top of one and was a ground-out victim last time. A little tardy on that swing as it's well wide of first. The windup and the 0-1. Sinker, 1 ball, 1 strike. A little behind on that swing, and now he'll try to shorten up maybe and protect the plate. And did he go around? No, he did not. Ball 2.
Great job to keep your hands back and not fully commit. The body was out in front on a great changeup right there, but he was able and strong enough to keep his hands back.
Started to go. Did he hold up in time? Yes, says the first base umpire. It's ball 3 now. Struck him out.
Man, blew it on me.
That's his second strikeout of the game. I wouldn't be surprised if a coach finds him in the dugout and gives him a little talk about shortening up and putting the ball in play. Good things tend to happen when you do that in these kinds of conditions.
Ken Griffey Jr. is in for the third time now as he takes a ball outside. It's 1-0.
Man, that's a great take right there. Backdoor slider just missed the outside corner. This guy.
And he turns this one around high and deep to center field.
In the fountain,
and
baby.
that one is gone. A solo shot for Junior. 8th home run on the season for him. And just like that, it's now a 5-2 ball game. To the plate now, Todd Helton. As he'll go after the first pitch to him and comes up empty, it's strike one. A hit and 2 tries for him so far. A ball and a strike now to the Braves first baseman. Looks like double-barreled action now in the San Diego bullpen as they get a lefty and a right-hander up to throw. And he takes one off the inside corner for ball 2.
Looks like that bomb earlier in the inning kind of put this pitcher on the defensive. Not being very aggressive right now.
2-2. 2 balls, 2 strikes, a crucial count for both pitcher and hitter. So, Dan, what was your approach on the mound in that count? Do you still pitch for the strikeout here?
Action pitch right here, 2-2. The last thing you want to do is to fall behind the count 3-2.
He froze him on the breaking ball that time. Todd Helton becomes the second out in the bottom of the 5th. Here's the first pitch to him. Fouled away. Fouled off. Sinker misses, and it's 1-2 now.
Those were 2 great executed pitches right there away from this batter. He can hurt you in a heartbeat. I don't think anything's going to leak out over the heart of the plate.
Good hard sinker, but he lays off to even things at 2-2. 5 runs, 5 hits, and no errors so far for Atlanta. And he tries to get him to reach for it, but it stays outside. 3-2.
Boy, went from being in the driver's seat to now being in some trouble. Had the count 0-2, started nipping at the corners, and the next thing you know, this count stands at 3-2.
Something has to give. Here's the payoff pitch. And he struck him out, his 8th punch out of the ball game, and that one ends the inning. Braves able to tack on another courtesy of the solo shot. Through 5 innings, it's now 5-2 Atlanta. Ready once again, Edgar Martinez. It was a flyout for him in his last trip. Outside target here, and he hits it for strike 1. Grounder down the line at third, but that'll get foul. It's 0-2 now. Well outside with the curveball for a ball. And it's fouled away. Now another 1-2. Line towards center field. On his Junior, but this is a base hit. With that, the inning opens with the Padres getting their leadoff man on base.
Hey, guys, he was obviously trying to bury that slider down and in. Nice execution by the batter right there. Keeping his hands inside and fighting it off for a nice base hit.
The rain coming down as it is, we are in for a long delay. The hope is now that they can get this one in at some point.
Now this is where it becomes tricky for the managers right now. You have your pitchers out there. You have to be careful not to hurt anybody. So I think the guys that are sitting in the bullpen are on red alert as the delay has begun. And I'm sure both of the managers have a pretty good idea of who's going to be the pitcher to go in after this delay.
Well, the rain is finally past us as we welcome you back. Hal Leiter takes the mound now as the new pitcher following the rain delay that lasted an eternity, so it seemed, and it appears we're just about set to resume. Juan Soto will be the first to stand in against the new pitcher as he'll do so with a runner at first and nobody out.
Yeah, and that last at bat, Matty, he turned that fastball around. He didn't hit it a ton. He didn't hit it a country mile, but hey, listen, a home run is a home run.
Leiter has logged upwards of 2,400 innings of work in his career and posts a respectable ERA in the high threes. Torres hit the bag on to first, so he comes right out of the bullpen and gets the double play. So base is empty now after the double play, and standing in is the veteran outfielder Joe Carter. Grounder hit hard down the first baseline, but a foul ball here. 0-1. Pitch on the way. Another one fouled off, and he's quickly behind 0-2. Nothing in 2 count, and the pitch. Line drive to center field. Griffey Jr. will get there, and he puts it away to retire the side. Mark Melanson enters to do the pitching in the bottom of the 6th. Bottom of the 6th inning now, and that'll bring in Manny Machado. Just able to get a piece of that for strike 1. The windup and the 0-1. Fooled him with that one as he's way out in front. Wastes a pitch on the knuckle curve there. 1-2. Now here's the pitch. And he fouls this one off. He'll try again. 1-2. He struck him out the 3rd time he's fanned in the game.
Well, this pitching staff has done a pretty good job right there. That's the 4th time he struck out, and we're only in the 2nd game of this series.
And that'll bring up Matt Olson as he can't make contact and is tied up here at strike 1. He's working on a 1-for-2 game so far. And here's a curveball in the dirt that time for a ball. 1-1. Padres are going to get something going out in the bullpen now as a left-hander has stood up to throw. And he definitely broke the plane there as he went after the pitch inside, and it's strike 2. And he'll lay off the curveball that's in the dirt that time, and it's back to even now at 2-2. Shin high fastball that time, ball 3. 5-2 is our score here in inning number 6. Good swing on a tough pitch, and he'll stick around to see another one. Something has to give. Here's the payoff pitch. And he strikes him out as well. So make it back-to-back punch-outs here to the first 2 men he faces out of the bullpen.
No problems for him on the mound since he's come out of the pen to start this inning. That's back-to-back Ks, and he's making it look pretty easy. This has the makings of a good outing so far.
Melanson's ready. First pitch on the way. Hit high and deep out there to left center field. Left fielder looking up.
Get up.
Still
There
going
you go.
back. And that one is gone. So a solo shot here to left center field. 6th home run on the season for him as they open it up to 6-2 now. These guys are really putting on a show here. That dinger brings the total up to 5 for the game so far. Amazing stuff today, guys.
Yeah, Dan, this doesn't make sense. It's absolutely freezing outside. The last place you want to be is in a batter's box, and this offensive team is driving balls out of the yard.
This is what's crazy about the game of baseball, D-Row. You would think under these conditions it would be all in favor of the pitchers. That has been anything but the case so far in this one.
Counts even, a ball and a strike to Johnny Damon. Wisely lays off the cut fastball there. It's 2-1.
Awfully frustrating for a pitcher. You make a close pitch like that just barely misses. Whew, that's a tough one to get back.
3-1 to him now. Hitters count all the way. Here it comes. And he'll lay off the cut fastball here as this misses off the plate for ball 4. Digging in once again, Chauncey Jimenez. He flew out in his last at-bat. Here's the first pitch to him. Pitch is a cold strike. The throw.
Oh, he's smoked.
And he'll be tagged out at second base. Trying to get into... New inning set to get underway. And that'll bring in the second baseman, Bill Mazeroski. High fly ball out to straightaway center. Giving chase is Junior. He gets there and makes the play for the first out. Stepping up now, Ryan Klesko. 0 for 2 from him so far in this one. Hit in the air out to left field. Over to take it is Damon, and that'll be out number 2. In now, Jason Kendall. He's 0 for 2 thus far in this one. Lazy fly ball out to center field. On the run is Griffey. He gets to it, and he botched it. Here's Jake Marisnick. From the belt, kicks and deals. And he takes ball 1.
Oh, he called that a ball for me.
Wow. A runner on first with 2 away. 2 balls and no strikes to the Padres center fielder. And wow, that looked to be well inside, but it's a called strike. 2-1 now. Counts even at 2-2 to Marisnick.
Threw that fastball right by him. He had no chance to get the barrel of that one.
Waved at and missed for the 3rd out. Not much of a chance at hitting. Tim Meza gets the call from the pen to take over on the mound and start the home 7th. So stepping in, Chauncey Jimenez. A ball and no strikes. Right side, but it's going to be a foul ball. And it's 1-2.
I think it's about time to choke up on that bat and get that foot down. He's awfully tardy right now.
The 1-2 is a wave and a miss. He struck him out.
I got stinks.
Boy, there's nothing like seeing a good power pitcher that has a good fastball. And what does he do? He just throws this good fastball right by, brings the express. No chance to put that ball in play.
At the plate now, Derek Jeter, as the first pitch to him is taken low and away for ball 1. He's hitless in 3 at-bats to this point. Just off the inside corner, taken for a ball.
Boy, you don't see that very often out of a rookie. That's a 2-0 count, and both of those pitches were really close. This guy has a pretty good eye.
3-0 to him now. Bases are empty, one man out. Fouled away. Hitters count all the way. Here it comes. And a liner foul into the seats down the right side.
I think for every player, for every former player, that swing right there is the reason we need to extend the netting without question. Want the fans to be safe.
Struck him out. Struck him out again, I should say. His third punch out of the game. Now at the plate, Ken Griffey Jr. So far 2 for 3 in this one. And a ball 1-0. Fastball. Whoa, look out. That just about got him in the coconut.
He went deep earlier, so that might have been a little bit of a message they were trying to send to get him off the plate. At the very least, they're clearly trying to get him from getting his arms extended again.
Fastball over the outside, but in there for a strike. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. Ball 3.
If you're at the plate right now, you have to realize who's on deck. I guarantee you something's over the heart of the plate. You have to be aggressive in the zone right here.
And that one is a cold strike as he's rebounded to run it full now. 3-2. Fouled off. The next 3-2. And this one misses here. A close pitch on 3-2, but Clyde Washington rules it ball 4. Striding into the box, Todd Helton. It was a backwards K, a strikeout looking for him in his last at-bat. First pitch of the at-bat. 2 out with a man at first. That's over, but low. It's a ball and a strike. Maybe too much break on the slider. 2-1. And it's fouled away. Fastball laid off well below the knees.
3-2, 2 out, runner on first. Lots of possible outcomes on this pitch.
Swung on and missed, and that's the final out of the inning. 1 left for Atlanta. All set for the start of the inning, and striding toward the plate is Ken Griffey.
It doesn't look very promising so far in this one as we move into the later innings. Down by a bundle, it's time to get some base runners and hopefully a long ball to get them back into this one.
Behind 0-2 now. Swing and a miss as he couldn't connect on the 2-seamer, and that's out number 1.
Anytime a pitcher locates a fastball on the inside corner, it's going to be a tough pitch to hit. That one was spot on, and he had no answer for it.
Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Pee Wee Reese stands in as he looks at ball 1 here. The 1-0 is going to be a drag bunt. He gets it down. And the off-balance throw gets him. Nice play for the out. Next to the plate for the Padres, Edgar Martinez. He's got a hit in 3 at-bats to this point. The fastball here as he'll take a look at ball 1. 1-0. Line drive. That's a base hit into the right center field gap.
Pitcher went to the well one too many times. Back-to-back fastballs. Hitter was able to keep his hands through, deliver a nice line drive.
Here now is Juan Soto. And he fouls this one off. He's 2 for 3 and looking for more here. Swing and a miss on the slider, and he's quickly behind 0-2.
I know this guy has a lot of weapons on the mound, but what makes him so successful is that he's aggressive in the zone, getting ahead, forcing action.
Oh, right on.
Into center field, line drive base hit.
Dan, if they're going to crack through, this has got to be the opportunity they've been looking for right here. They've had a ton of hits, a ton of people on base, but no one has been able to come up with that big knock.
Well, you know what, Dero, this pitcher's kind of worked around trouble the entire time so far. Another inning brewing right here. Let's see if they can't get a big hit here right here and bust through in this one.
Looking to wiggle out of this. Here it is.
Got him swinging as he runs the fastball by him to end the inning.
Padres. Brett Martin is into the ball game now as he'll make his 5th appearance of the season here. First delivery to him on the way. Barry Bonds is in to start things off here as he looks at a called strike. It's 0-1. The windup and the 0-1. All over that one, but a little out in front. Foul ball. Where this one almost in the books, the story was clearly the long ball. What are your thoughts on this offense, fellas?
Well, Matty V, I don't know what your thoughts are, D-Roll, but boy, when the weather starts to warm up and the ball starts jumping out like this, it's clear that the pitchers need to start making better pitches.
Yeah, just great approach. No one really chased today. Really stayed staunch on their ability to get that pitcher to come into the heart of the plate, and they did damage with it.
Man, that's one of those. How could you not swing at that one? A good take there on that pitch.
Fastball taken, but that gets the zone for a strike.
He'll be fine coming out of the bullpen in this one if he can keep the ball around the knees like that.
Fouled away. Into the windup. Here comes the 2-2 pitch. And it's up to a 3-2 full count now.
Tough spot in the game right here. You have a very close call that doesn't go your way. This is when you have to really regroup as a pitcher and go out there and try to make quality pitches.
Throw to first will take care of him. Score it 2-3 on the putout, and there are 2 gone now. Ready now, Matt Olson. First, Gary Sheffield will get the call to pinch hit here as we'll see what he can do with 2 out and the base is empty. And he'll try to crowd him there to start the at-bat. It's 1-0. And he's definitely off to a fast start in the early part of the season. Called strike at the knees, 1-1. Pitch on the way. 2-1. He couldn't pull that one back as he clearly broke the plane of the plate, and that'll be ruled a strike. And he'll try to hold up in time, but to no avail as he went around in the inning. Eric Gagne comes on from the pen, hoping to finish this one off here in the top of the 9th. Set to start the 9th in this one, and set to go is the second baseman, Bill Mazeroski. Off we go in the 9th as the first pitch misses for ball 1. 2 balls, no strikes to Mazeroski. Two balls and a strike. He's fallen behind now, 3-1. Ryan Klesko will be next. Fouled off. Count is full. Here's the pitch. Skied in the air to straightaway left.
Damon waits on it.
Looks it into his glove, and there's one gone.
There's one.
Digging in now, Ryan Klesko. No hits for him yet in the game despite his team's offensive onslaught. Into the corner and slicing foul. Strike two. One out, nobody on. Count remains at 0-2. A bouncer up the middle. Scooped up. Throw on to first. And the Padres are down to their final out now. Digging in and looking for more, Jason Kendall. He comes to the plate as the last chance for his side. 2 out here in the ninth. 1 ball, no strikes the count. The 1-0. A swing and a miss. That's the first strike. 2 out, nobody on. And this will be a called strike 2. In trouble now as they're down to their final strike tonight. San Diego down to their final strike. Swing and a miss. He struck him out, and that'll do it here as the ball game is over.
So the home crowd will have a pleasant drive home afterwards as their guys have taken the first 2 of this 3-game series. A win tomorrow, they can break out the brooms.
And tonight's ends at a 6-2 finish. The Atlanta Braves blasted 5 home runs en route to victory. Tom Glavine earns the win, his second. So that just about does it for Mark DeRosa, Dan Plesac, Heidi Watney, and our entire crew. I'm Matt Vasgersian. You've been watching MLB The Show. For more, make your way over to theshownation.com.
Welcome to our Wednesday edition of Inside the Show. Let's jump right into Tuesday's action. Looking first at the NL East, the Atlanta Braves tallied 5 home runs overall as they bested the visiting Padres 6-2. The Astros picked up 14 hits in total as they got the best of the visiting Mets 7-6. The Marlins took down the Nationals in Washington 6-3. The Blue Jays got 18 hits as they got the best of the Phillies in Citizens Bank Park 14-3. The Cincinnati Reds combined to allow only 4 hits as they got the best of the Brewers at home 4-2. The Cubs right fielder, number 27, had 3 hits in the contest, leading the Cubbies to a win over the Pirates 5-4. The Dodgers totaled 13 hits as a team as they beat the Cardinals on the road 6-5. The Colorado Rockies put together 10 total hits as they were winners over the visiting Rangers 3-2. The Arizona Diamondbacks went deep 4 times as they got the win over the Giants in San Francisco 11-8. The Yankees got 11 hits overall as they walked off in extra innings against the O's 5-4. Touki Toussaint collected win number 3 this year, helping lead the Red Sox to a win over the Rays